Sixth grade. Tonight we're going to be learning about planets in their order from closest to farthest away from the sun. First is Mercury. Next is Venus. The next planet is Earth, followed by Mars, Jupiter. Next is Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. An acronym for us to remember the order is My very educated mother just served us nachos. First we talked about order from closest to farthest away from the sun. Now we're going to put the planets in order by size, starting with the largest to the smallest planet. The largest planet is Jupiter. The next largest planet is Saturn. After that there's Uranus, and then Neptune, followed by Earth, Venus, Mars, and the smallest planet is Mercury. In the first part of our video, we ordered the planets from closest to farthest away from the sun. In this picture, here's the sun, and here are the planets relative to their size and shape, in order from closest to farthest away from the sun. If you remember our acronym, M stands for My, which is Mercury, very educated mother just served us nachos. And to go back through, I'll tell you the names. Mercury, Venus, Earth, here's Earth's moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Let's talk about the properties for each planet. The planet closest to the sun is Mercury. So first let's talk about Mercury. From the outside, its physical appearance, it looks like it has wrinkles. 1 year in Mercury is just 88 days long. 1 year on Earth is a lot more than that. One day is 176 Earth days. It also has a grayish color, and it has a molten core. Mercury, the next closest planet to the sun, is Venus. Venus has a yellow and white color, and it's the second brightest object in the sky. The first brightest object is the sun. 1 day on Venus lasts longer than a year on Earth, and it's the hottest planet.
Now we're going to talk about Earth. Earth is the third planet from the sun. It is the only planet to sustain life. 71% of Earth's surface is covered in water. The Earth has a powerful magnetic field, and it is also blue, green, and white in color. Now we're going to talk about the planet Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the sun. Mars is also known as the red planet. Mars also has the tallest mountain in the solar system, and it has the largest dust storms in the solar system as well. The planet that we're going to talk about is Jupiter. Jupiter reflects shades of white, red, orange, brown, and yellow. Jupiter also has the shortest days of all the planets, and Jupiter is made of rock, metal, and hydrogen compounds. The next planet is Saturn. Saturn is colored in bands of whites, oranges, and browns. Saturn is also the flattest planet, and it is made mostly of hydrogen.
The last planet we're going to talk about is Uranus. Uranus has a blue-green color, and it's actually called the ice giant planet because it's the coldest planet.
The final planet that we're going to talk about is Neptune. Neptune has a blue color, and the atmosphere is made of hydrogen, helium, with some methane. And Neptune has 14 moons.
Good evening, 6th grade. So we just went over the physical properties of the 8 planets, but before that we talked about the order of the planets in relation to the sun. Now what I want to talk to you about is the actual distance of each planet in relation to the sun. Now in order to talk about that, we need to cover 3 main points. The first point is ellipses. Now this is, pretty much what this means is that the distance of the planet depends on where they are in their orbit. And all an orbit is a planet's journey around the sun. The point at which the planet is the closest to the sun is known as the perihelion, and the aphelion is the furthest point from the sun. We got those 3 main points out of the way. Let's talk about the individual planets themselves. The closest planet to the sun is Mercury, and it is on average it is 57 million kilometers away. Our second planet is Venus, and on average it's about 108 million kilometers away from the sun. The third planet is our planet Earth. Earth is on average 150 million kilometers away from the sun. Mars is 228 million kilometers away from the sun. Jupiter is 779 million kilometers away from the sun. Saturn is 1.43 billion kilometers away from the sun. Now Uranus is 2.88 billion kilometers away from the sun. And now Neptune, our last planet in our solar system, is 4.50 billion kilometers away from the sun.